well, the library's not much to look at once we go in, and so far you see one library, you see them all. So we're just going to go in there to hunt down some books. And of course, you know I'm going to be bringing you back during the haul when we get back. So I'll see you then. Woo! Good morning, guys. This is Eunice, back. Welcome to my channel, and all that good stuff. We have a beautiful day here, a little windy, feels so great. And I'm so sorry for the deep freeze states. I wish I could send you some of this weather. Okay, on with my coffee and this haul. Okay, sip. Now, today I went to the library for the sale, and I did get a thing of books. I don't buy big book hauls because I don't have room for them. I mean, I'm trying to get up to I think my thousand book listing, and I'm working on that. But still, I have to get them into smaller hauls. So I don't have a problem with that. Anyway, today was pretty good. I did get some great books, and I did get some lots and so forth, which is always great and so forth, because like I said, I do not want $10 books and things like that in store. Some I do have. I will say I do have those, and that's okay for the few that I got, but I do not want to continue on with a bunch of $10 books in the store. So when you can lock your books up and so forth, like I just did with Jack Higgins, one of my favorite guys. Jack Higgins is really great. Great writer, suspense, thriller, mystery, all that good stuff. And I got 3 of his books here, and I do have one of Jack Higgins' book in the my inventory already. I do not think I'm going to lot it up. I might lot it up, but I don't think I'm going to lot it up with these. And can somebody please tell me why the library has to put these darn big old stickers here on their thing? Now I have to go through all these and pull them off. I pulled this one off here, and then it's got this here look like they've marked this out and so forth. Why bother doing all that stuff? That's a lot of work for me to do to clean these up and so forth, but that's okay. I'll have to do that, clean them up and so forth, because you already have this these stickers. And people don't seem to mind to know that you got the books from the library and whatever and so forth. Great books are great books no matter where you get them from. Keep that in mind. So, we do have Jack Higgins, The Wolf at the Door. It sounds good. See, I can't even read this here. I gotta take this off to even read the title of the book. It is Rough Justice. If you look on the side, you'll see what it is. And here is The Devil is Waiting here. Again, they got the title covered up. But I happen to know Jack Higgins is a great writer, great suspense writer. So no matter what the title is, the book is going to be right on cue. Okay. Now, I didn't even have to do a comp on this for you Harry Potter lovers, including myself. Yes. And this book is torn a little bit in here. It looks like the spine has broken and all that, so I definitely have to put that into my description. But I don't think it would deter the cost. I would drop the cost on it because of that, but it won't stop the sale of this book, this thick Harry Potter book. And this is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I do have one other little Harry Potter book too, and so far. But yeah, I picked that up right away, and I actually didn't even do a comp on that one. I did do a comp on all the other books and everything, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't bringing a bunch of $10 and $14 books home. And if you do get and $14 books, you can always lot them up and so far to get yourself a better price. And also, now I'm not really familiar with this author here, Lisa Jackson. I'm pretty sure somebody is and so far, but I that liar, and Absolute Fear, and expanding or expecting to die. And so far, I decided I'll take a chance on Miss Lisa and get her books and so far and all that. And I did do the comps on them, and they are, pretty good. If you lot them up, I think these are like 10, 12, maybe $14. So you get these beautiful books and so far, at least $20 and so forth for 3 books is not bad. And you're giving your customers a bargain and so forth, and getting more than after $10. So I would not sell these books individually because it would just take up too much space and time for me. And listing all these books individually anyway, that is a mess when you have to do all those individual listings. So we're not doing that. I might try to fix this Harry Potter book because I do some book bindings from journals and so forth. So I may try to fix this so it's not as bad as it is and so far, but that'll be something that I'll think about doing. Okay, here we did not get many fiction books today, but we did get non-fiction books today. So we've got here Hell, a Final Word. And this will be the final word for a lot of us if we don't change. You know what I'm saying? So just putting it out there. So it seems like a good book to read. And, I may scan through it and read a little bit myself. I don't want to break the spine, though, because this is like in new condition and everything. If you start, you know how we do, snapping back, the spine goes and all that. So we might not bother with that. Here is losing it and gaining my life back 1 pound at a time. This is Valerie. I could never pronounce her name. Valerie Bertinelli. And this book here seems to be pretty good. The comp seems to be pretty good on it and so far. So I decided to go ahead and give this a chance. This is a weight loss book, and it'll help, I guess she's given her journey through her weight loss and things like that. That will help someone. If you have done it yourself, you can definitely give people inspiration. You can definitely give people your guidelines as to what you did in order to lose the weight that you did do. And I definitely, don't see anything wrong with that. Okay. Whoa. Speaking of individual books, this book here, Philippa Gregory, The Last Tutor, is a good book, a great comp. I'm hoping that I have gotten the one that has the great comp on it and so far. Because you see these books and so far go from low to high and so far. And the only thing you can hope is if you got a first edition or something like that to help you out and everything. But if it's not a first edition or whatever and so far, at least the book alone, the comps on the book is $34 on up. So I'm hoping that this is what we're dealing with here. Yeah, I'm hoping that that's what we're dealing with here. So I'm trying to see the dates and so far of the book. And see, I don't see the date of the book. Maybe okay, the date. I see a lot of authors here, Touchstone. Oh, okay, found it. And trying to find first edition. First edition books go for a lot more than regular books and everything. Copyright 2017, so this is not a first edition. So the most I can probably get for this book is $34, which isn't bad, but I like first editions because they're more. You get them for more. No, this is not a first edition. It's still $34, still a good book. Okay, The Last Tutor. It sounds like one of those fantasy books, sci-fi books or something like that, and everything. So, we got a couple books by Jonathan Hart. Hopefully, we got a couple books by Jonathan Hart. I think we have a couple books. Okay, let's get Kim girl here. Okay, I am not familiar with Kim Harrison either, but when I seen a couple of her books and so far, I decided to pick them up, give her a chance. She's a beautiful woman too. She's a beautiful woman. Okay, this one here is Black Magic Sanction and Pale Demon. So these are probably about like vampires or sci-fi fantasy type books and so far. These here, and I'm pretty sure that even the young adult and adult will get into this and so far, and they definitely will know who she is and so far. So yeah, it seems like black magic. Look at what she's doing there on the cover. Like she's summoning something and everything. So get into this, Kim Harrison. I have never read her books, but it sounds very interesting. Okay, we're gonna do that with that. Oh, okay. Here is two more books. I'm not really familiar with the author, Carolyn Hart. People, if it's not mystery, I might not be familiar with them because I read. I love mystery books and so forth. And I do, well, not just read mystery books. I do read Tom Clancy, John Grissom. I'll get it out in a minute. Scott Toro and lawyer type books and things like that because I'm a paralegal. So I'll read those lawyer legal dramas, some Robin Cook medical drama, and so forth. But fantasy, I can say that I don't normally read too much, and that's the reason I don't know the authors as far as that's concerned. But hey, this is like a fantasy book, Ghost at Work. And this one here, Dead by Midnight. How could you not be interested in these books? If these are the type of books you like to read, fantasy, juvenile fiction, it's great. Two great books by Carolyn Hart. I think somebody would jump all over this. Okay. This little book is like new. It is Marlene Williamson, Illuminata. Thoughts, prayer, rites of passage, and so forth. This is a blessed book. Gives you all an inspirational book. It gives you all kinds of inspiration, and so forth. Another beautiful lady too. There's a picture. And so far. So this here book here, I did a comps on it, and it's pretty good. And even if the comps weren't that good, I would have still picked this book up. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. That's a good book, and I think somebody wanted it. Okay, Lord have mercy. I have to put a piece of tape there. I don't know if I did that or it was like that. Anyway, another nonfiction book, The Truth About History. We definitely need to read this. All of us do. How new evidence is transforming the story of the past, and so forth. The concept of this book was really good. And I wanted to pick it up anyway. The title itself, The Truth About History, I wanted to do it. So when the comps paid off for me, I was even more excited about this book. Okay. And also too, I got this little book here for gamers, and so forth. I guess this is a series. Here you have several other books like this. This is Steve Jobs for gamers and so forth. I don't know why I picked this book up, but anyway, it just seemed interesting, and I did pick this up. Okay. All right, here we go. Jonathan Hart. Knew we had two of these. John, John Hart, not Jonathan Hart. Anyway, John Hart is a great writer as well. I don't read too many books of his, but I am familiar with his books and so forth. And this one here is family, not family drama, but Down River, which is still family drama. And this one here is Iron House and so forth. And these are pretty good books and so forth to read and so forth. It kind of reminds me of the Marbury murder and so forth. Something that you can just get a cup of coffee, sit back, and just read. So did that. Okay. Magpie Murder. This definitely sounds, something familiar to the Marbury murder and so forth by Anthony Hardwicks and so forth. Very interesting book. Now, this is a mystery. This is what I chew my teeth into. This is what I get into right here. This is the type of book right here. So, this is a good book. And the comps were pretty good on this book as well. So, that was a win-win. He's just not into you was a movie. I thought about the movie when I seen this book. The comps is here and there. I think it's like $14 for this book and so far. But I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Individual book. He's just not into you, and I've heard that a couple times. And also, like I said, this was a movie. And I figured somebody might want to read this. And last, I found two little books that are really cute that do have really good comps on them. The Lovebirds, ain't that cute? And then you got Frogs and Toads. I don't know nothing cute about Frogs and Toads. But anyway, if you're interested in Frogs and Toads, like a lot of children are interested in Frogs and Toads, they're always doing outside, if you're in the country, catching those type things and so forth. And, and then in schools, you also are asked to do some research and things like that. So, yeah. So I thought that was interesting. Like I said, both the books and so forth. So I did get some nonfiction book. And of course, if I can't, I'm always going to pick up at least one cookbook. And so here we go. Betty Crocker 1, 2, and 3. This is a great little cookbook here. A lot of delicious meals. This book is practically new. Very newish and so far. And everything. And the cost was pretty good on this book, so I definitely would not leave it behind. Even if the costs were not as good on this book and so forth, I don't think I would still left it behind, because normally I always like to at least pick up one cookbook and so forth. So I was really excited when this book actually ended up, I think it was like $34. This cookbook was like $34 and so forth. So I said yes to this cookbook. So those are the books that I got. I did get and I probably just gave them some of my money for I guess just to donate it and so forth, because usually they don't have change in there, and if you carry like well, if you carry a $50, you buy only like 20 books, you're not going to leave that much change or donation and so forth. But usually I try to carry, try to figure out how many books I'm going to get, take that amount of money and so forth. Actually, the library sales are the best value of getting books for myself and so forth. and everything. They're like $1 a book, a hardback, and then they're 25 cents paperbacks and so forth. No matter what or how big the paperback is, they're still 25 cents, which is great for me and so forth. And I definitely don't mind paying $1 for any of these hardbacks books that I got and so forth. And I love going there when they do have those sales and everything. All that cheaper than the Goodwill and the Salvation Army and everything. So that is my haul for today. Join me on, I want to say, Sunday evening, where I will have these books on sale. Hopefully have these stickers off. Why? Why do they put the stickers on the books like that? I don't even know. But anyway, we're going to try to get those stickers off and so forth. And I believe if you wet a towel or something and just press the towel on and soak the paper, it's only paper. So soak it up, you can actually dig it off a whole lot easier. And that tip is for you people that are also booksellers who have to go to the library to sell. That's a good tip for you how to get those labels off and all that. I say until next time, this is Eunice.